Hello everyone in 2019, welcome back to my channel. You are watching Larissa in 2018, so it's a little bit of a trip, but I thought today is the last day of 2018 and it would be fun to just get ready and reflect on the whole year of 2018 and kind of talk to myself in 2019. So like I said, it's a little bit of a trip, but it's gonna be fun and we're just gonna jump right into it. I don't know if I'll really go over any products that I'm gonna be using because it might be a little too confusing and this video could be very long. So I think I'm just gonna chat and we can just get ready together. So I'm gonna start off by reflecting on the year of 2018. And we're gonna start with January. Let's start with the beginning of the year. My New Year's resolution for this year was to at least lose 1 pound a week. And I didn't quite do that, but I did weigh myself every week and I made some sort of progress, whether that was, you know, losing 1 pound a week or 2 pounds a week, or even sometimes I only lost an ounce. Sometimes I stayed the same weight, sometimes I gained weight, and that obviously I was expecting because that's just what happens when you lose weight. Your weight fluctuates and it's never going to be easy. At first, the very first week of the year, I lost 4 pounds and I really was not expecting that to happen at all. But as soon as I saw that difference, I realized, like, oh my gosh, I can do this. I can lose weight. It is possible. And so that's definitely what motivated me to continue eating cleaner. January 9th had officially been 1 month that I've been working in general, working in a salon, and it was interesting. I don't really remember that time. It was definitely weird, you know, starting a new job. I think I was pretty much just assisting. January was pretty much just like the beginning of everything, it seemed like. I don't really remember February at all. March, I turned 20 this year. It's crazy. I can't believe I started the year as a teenager. I was 19. That's so crazy to think about. Yeah, March I turned 20 and nothing really changed. Nothing crazy happened in those first few months of the year. I think the year definitely started to pick up as it went on, like from summer to the rest of the year. April and May, nothing crazy. Oh, April, I remember the salon that I was working for, the owner stepped down from ownership. That was pretty much the start of my job scare. I didn't know if I was still gonna have a job. I didn't know what I was gonna be doing. I had no idea. I was getting paid weird, stuff like that. Like everything was just scary all around. And then sometime in those first few months, I ended up losing 15 pounds, and that's when people first started to notice that I was losing weight, and that was an incredible feeling. And then of course, as I continued to lose weight, more people noticed, and it was just fantastic. And I don't think people really even noticed that I was as heavy as I was until I started comparing pictures to where I was at the time compared to when I first started. May, I don't really remember anything crazy happening. So June, summer is here, and I meet a guy at my community pool. I have a huge crush on him, and we get to talking. After a couple weeks, things click. We can talk for hours, and things are great. And he ends up asking for my number, and we text, and it's cute and exciting. I actually asked him on a date first, but he had to cancel the day of because he ended up getting a flat tire and stuff. Then we rescheduled our date. 2018, I had my first date. We go to dinner, and then we go to a movie, and we saw Ocean's 8, and it was pretty awkward. I probably would not recommend first dates you know, going to the movies, especially if you're not like super cool with that person, because it was just like really awkward. So we watched the movie, things are chill, things are good. The movie was great. And then after the movie, we go to his car and we start to talk, and he had already known that I hadn't really had a legit boyfriend. Then he asked me the awkward question of, have you ever kissed anybody? And I'm like, no, I haven't. Then we end up kissing. 2018, I had my first kiss.
Yay, things are happening for Larissa.
Okay, the first kiss was super awkward and weird. It was very new, like I didn't know what to do. It was weird. But then we ended up kissing again. So then we ended up talking for a couple hours in the car, and then he took me home. And then after that, we pretty much like didn't talk anymore. I tried to text him. He just kind of like fell out of it, I guess, and wasn't interested anymore. I really don't know what happened. I was kind of like butthurt about it, because how are you going to make me think that we had something and you're just gonna not talk to me anymore? You're just gonna like ghost me, basically. So that was pretty much how the summer went. August is when I started my job at a new salon. I started working longer hours. I was getting paid more. I was making more progress with clientele. I learned so much more than I ever did at my old salon. Either September or like the beginning of October is when I was kind of having guy trouble. Like I wanted to talk to guys, I wanted to meet guys. I wasn't meeting anybody in my regular life. So I started looking online, like Instagram. I met this guy on Instagram. Long story short, he only wanted that one thing from me. So I was like, okay, boy, bye, you're done, you're canceled. Okay, so this is like late September, early October. I'm on Tinder and Bumble, and I'm looking to just talk to guys. I doubt I'm gonna meet somebody. It's just not gonna happen, but I'll just swipe on whoever's cute, and if they swipe back on me, then we'll chat, see what happens, and it's just chill, and I'm not expecting anything. And I have my Instagram linked to my Tinder as well, so I would be getting follows from guys on Instagram and all that jazz. Basically, I get a message from this guy, and he's like,
hey, I found you on Tinder. I just wanted to have a conversation.
Something of that sort. So I click on his profile, and I knew him from high school. Crazy, right? I remembered him from high school. He was a senior when I was a freshman. We never ever talked in high school. We didn't really know each other, but I knew of him. And then we just started talking over Instagram, and next thing you know, the conversation just flowed. We didn't have any like awkward moments at all. So then after some time of talking, we ended up getting each other's numbers, and now we're texting. We were talking about food, of course. He said his weakness was taco trucks, and I was like, I've never been to a taco truck. And he was like,
what? We have to go.
And so that's pretty much how our first date came about. And we went to lunch at a taco truck, and I had told him that I was sensitive to spicy food, but what I ordered, he didn't think was going to be spicy for me. Because we went to a taco truck, there was no seating around the area, so we drove over to a little coffee shop that had an outside sitting area. We get there and we sit and we dig into our food, and I take a bite of my burrito, and
it is spicy AF.
all you see is just a tear rolling down my cheek. And he was like,
are you okay?
I'm like, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Really?
Absolutely. I'm fine. Totally fine. I don't know why it's coming out all loud and squeaky, because really, I'm fine.
It was hilarious, but embarrassing at the same time. Like, I just cannot believe I cried. So I tried to take a couple more bites. He's like, stop torturing yourself. So we got a huge laugh out of it, and that made me feel so much better, and I just felt really comfortable. After that, we talked about food and family and work and wrestling. That was huge for me, the fact that he was into wrestling, because a lot of people that I know, I can't talk to them about wrestling, but I could talk to him about it, and I was like so stoked. We had such a good time that we planned our second date on our first date. And so then for our second date, we went to a little burger joint, I guess you want to call it, that has like shakes and all kinds of food, that kind of thing. But we went and had milkshakes, and they have games there, so we played Connect 4. Then we go on a third date. We go to the movies, which was better because we had already gone out, so it was good to go to the movies. And he likes scary movies like I do, and I'm so happy about that. Like, yes, let's go see a scary movie, yes. And we went to go see Halloween. It was so fun. It was such a good movie. It was the first time we held hands. The first time I had ever held hands with a guy. I don't know if he knows that, but hi, now you know that. If you're actually watching this, isn't this pretty? This getting ready process. He like grabbed my hand like it was no big deal. Then we go on a fourth date, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, Larissa, where are you guys now? Like, what's going on? Well, I'll get there. We meet up at In-N-Out for dinner. We eat. We always have good laughs. It was really fun. It was freezing that night, so when we left, he was like wrapped around me, and he was walking me to my car. We get to my car, and we kiss. We have like cheesy smiles on our faces, and then we go home, and that was our fourth date. So now it's like mid-November. I'm still kind of slowly losing weight, like nothing crazy. I end up going to Vegas with my two older sisters and my sister's godmother for a Backstreet Boys concert, and it was amazing. Oh my gosh, my first real concert, the best concert that I could have ever gone to. We had bomb seats. It was just amazing. I went ziplining for the first time. That was really fun. I was really scared and nervous at first, but I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad my older sister Stephanie kind of forced me into doing it, because it was really fun. I would definitely do it again. So that was just a super fun trip, and then I come back to reality. Things pick up for my job. I actually end up going from commission to renting a station, so that was really cool. Basically, it means I got promoted. Now I'm on my own. I'm my own boss. I just pay for my station. I bring in my clients. I make my own schedule. It's awesome. And then I go on my fifth date with this guy. I go over to his house for this date. We were gonna go eat, but turns out neither of us were hungry. So we just hang out at his place and we watch TV. We actually fell asleep, like conked out. I was not expecting that to happen at all. Like full on dead. I remember waking up at like midnight, and we were just like stuck to each other, and I was like, oh, I'm still here. I don't know, some people might not consider it a date. I do. Like, we actually Netflix and chilled, and I consider that a date. And then Thanksgiving rolls around, and everyone in my family is asking like, hey, where's your boyfriend? And I'm like I just really don't know what to say. It had only been like a month that we had been talking and going out. And like, so yeah, I think it would have been too soon to bring him around the family, and I would like to gradually have him meet people and not just throw him at my whole family at one time. So Thanksgiving was nice. It was chill. I looked the best I had ever looked on a Thanksgiving in my entire life. I'm just gonna say it, because at this point I had lost 37 pounds. What? So now December rolls around, and I start Vlogmas, and you guys have seen all of that jazz. I think it was the best Vlogmas that I have ever done. It's New Year's Eve. We're gonna have a little fun with our makeup today. So I don't know if you guys remember, but the night that I went to that wrestling event, the guy that I'm seeing, he actually went with us and it was awesome.
It was awesome.
And that was actually the last time that I saw him. Yeah, Christmas, I looked the best I've ever looked on this Christmas of 2018. My outfit was banging.
My makeup was popping. My hair was swinging.
Now it's New Year's Eve. We are up to date with everything. And as far as the guy that I'm seeing, I don't know what we are, but we're just having fun, We're going on dates, we're hanging out, we're chill. And I didn't want to rush anything because of the holiday season. I just want to enjoy what it is right now and just have fun. And yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet already, and don't forget to turn on post notifications. Leave a comment down below telling me what kind of video you would like to see this upcoming year, 2019, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!